So, if you don't know already, I'm drawing every day in October. I'm following 2 prompt lists. One of them is Conceptober and the other one is MonsterMania2020. So today's prompts are poltergeist and artificial/robot. So I have a very direct idea for a combination of these two right now, and that's a have you seen that Disney movie, the old 90s 2000s Disney movie that's I think it was called House Mom or something? Mom House, maybe? Anyway, it's about these kids, or is it just one kid? It's at least one daughter and a father that move into this smart home, essentially, that's run by an artificial intelligent mom. So it's kind of like if Siri took care of everything in your house, and then the dad starts to fall in love with her, and she becomes far too sentient, and I don't remember the exact ending, but I believe it involves moving out. It doesn't work out, you can't, it doesn't fly, I think she projects herself with a hologram a good amount of the time. She's not like a robot walking around. She's a hologram, I believe. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm not going to draw her directly. That's just what I have in my mind for a artificial poltergeist. Basically a hologram housewife situation where it seems nice at first, but then it's oh, this is weird. You're a robot, essentially. And you're trying to control us, or you're trying to be in love with me, but we can never be together because you're a robot and I'm not. Anyway, yeah, that's the idea. Ghosty, hologrammy housewife. So first I'm gonna figure out how to draw this, the pose. I'm gonna do some thumbnails, and then I'm gonna decide the medium. Then I'm gonna do the initial sketch. Then I'm either gonna do inking or coloring and finish it off. If I do inking first, then I'll do coloring, and then if I do coloring first, then I'll do inking afterward. Blah blah blah. Too much information. Probably didn't need to know all that. Here we go! So the idea of this one is her greeting you when you come home. Kind of like a Japanese housewife, I suppose. Or the stereotype of a Japanese housewife. But the ideal, would you like dinner? Or a bath? Or something else? But it is very, straightforward and kind of boring. She'd have to be a real nice focus for this to be the one. Also, I'm not sure how I'm going to express that she's a hologram. I guess she'll have to be kind of see-through, or she'll have to have a little lasery kind of beam. That's probably the easier way, frankly. So, another pose. I don't know, what is she doing besides, talking? Wakes you up in the morning. I guess she could be in the kitchen cooking, even though it's not really, her doing it. And probably be, conducting little robo-arms to cook. That's a hand, isn't it? Little robo-arms, and they're here's the spice. Doot, 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 into the pot. And she's like a like a conductor. Honestly, that's kind of a fun idea. It sounds like a lot of work, though. I don't know if you'll get poltergeist from that. Okay, so maybe I need to inject some evil, because poltergeists aren't ghosts, they're just evil, or whatever. Something like that. They lose their humanity or something. It depends on who you ask. Don't ask me. Okay, back to what she can do, I guess. Cooks, cleans, wakes you up in the morning. I don't know, rubs your back. What are they supposed to do besides cook and clean? Knit? Okay, well, let's forget the chores portion. What is a mother supposed to do? Maybe just comfort you? Okay, so maybe she's like... Maybe it's like a point of view shot, so I don't have to draw a person. And she's just sitting on the couch, and she's still got her face. And she's sitting on the couch, and it's like she's talking to you. Maybe she's got your hand on your leg or something. Even though you can't feel it. But like she's comforting you. Or maybe on your bed. That's kind of ghosty. A woman sitting on your bed at night. Okay. Alright, well, we have a unique problem this time. I kind of like them all. I think. Okay, so I consulted the fiancé, and he likes this one the most, so that's what we're gonna go with. I didn't feel like doing full color, but I also kind of didn't feel like doing scratchy ink. So what we're gonna do instead of both of those is we've already done a blue and red. We've already done yellow and green. So I think we're gonna do a red and green for this one. And I don't really feel like watercoloring, so that's what we're gonna do. Which means I gotta switch paper, and then I'm gonna start the initial sketch. And we're going for regular paper, not tonal paper. I suppose with that, wish me luck. So, I want her to kind of be a mature looking woman and a full-grown adult. So I'm gonna try to communicate that. Besides, she's a hologram, so she's like a hologram housewife, so I figure they're gonna want that basically as close to as perfect as possible because the patriarchy and stuff, you know? And if you can have a fake woman do all your chores and greet you and stuff, then she should be hot too, because that's what people want, you know? Don't get me wrong. If I could buy a holographic house husband who looked like a hunk, I would. I would. It's like my hand rebelled against me because I decided to erase what I had and move it up. It just wants it to be bad now because I dared. Took a good drawing and made it. I questioned my already good outline, essentially. I keep bringing this drawing. Now, she's fake, so I'm really trying to hammer in some of the perfect somehow. I'm trying to decide on what kind of clothes she could wear. Of course, my mind goes to 50s housewife. But it also goes to, like, Dexter's mom. She just had some real simple clothes. I kind of like that. Maybe a dress of some sort. I'm just gonna experiment, I suppose. Well, so far the clothes I've drawn don't reflect what I said at all. But I also think they're cute. So we might just say to heck with that logic and keep going with it anyway. Also, I think I'm gonna have to lower this pot because I'm supposed to have animatronic arms coming in doing the cooking part. And if I did it, I could still do them, but it's gonna cover up some of the stuff. Maybe that's okay though. I'm gonna do a light sketch of what they would look like here, but I might just lower the pot. So this hand isn't bad, but I think it's too small. Her head's pretty big. I'm gonna try to even that out, I suppose. So this is the basic sketch, and I actually think it came out pretty quick, but I think it came out pretty well. My hand game has gotten so much better. I don't know why. I feel like it happened suddenly, but I feel like a lot of the big art improvements kind of just suddenly happen, you know? Like, I've been trying to actually draw hands more, but now I'm actually like drawing hands more, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna erase all this basically, and then I'm going to paint it in ink. So it's certainly not perfect. I still like it. We're gonna pop in here with my new favorite cheat. Okay, well I guess that's it for now. Hope you like it, and I hope you have a good day.